Eternity, first 10 pages. Fade in. Interior, classroom, day. The classroom is bathed in a fluorescent light. The neat and orderly rows of desks host a diversity of student faces. They type text messages on their cell phones and casually chat with each other, laughing loudly. Charlie Christensen, late 50s, stands in front of the class.
Okay, people, settle down. Turn to Act 3, Scene 2. We left off where Mark Antony begins his speech.
The students continue to chat, ignoring Charlie's instruction.
Hey, Mr. Christensen, I don't see any black people in this play. Shakespeare is racist.
The students stop and turn their attention to Porscha.
No, Porscha, no, William Shakespeare is not racist. He wrote plays for his audience, in England, in the 16th century. This was a story everyone already knew from Italy. There simply weren't any African characters in it.
That sounds racist to me.
Actually, Shakespeare wrote one of the most famous black characters in all of literature, Othello, the Moor of Venice.
He was from the beach?
No. Well, actually, yes, sort of. Not Venice, California.
What's a Moor? Is that like being a crip?
No. Let's focus on the text. Who would like to read? Anyone? Valentine, please put your phone away. All of you, please put your phones away.
Mr. Christensen, this is too hard to read.
Yeah. Why is he write like that? Thee, thou, it's ratchet.
Okay, people. I'll read. Please follow along in your own books. Mark Antony addresses the crowd at Julius Caesar's funeral. Friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ears. I come to bury Caesar, not to praise him.
Where are the country women at? That's sexist.
Porscha, please raise your hand to speak. There weren't any women at this gathering. They weren't allowed. Only the citizens, and they were all men.
Whoa, all men? Was this like a gay thing?
No. Actually, all the actors in Shakespeare's time were men. So
some of them were gay.
I have no way of knowing that. It's got nothing to do with the story. Let's continue. The evil that men do lives after them. The good is oft interred with their bones. So let it be with Caesar.
Silence.
The fuck does that mean?
Language, Leontes. It means that the bad things you do, the evil, continues after you die.
So when my cousin Chewie popped that homie, even though Chewie died in prison, that didn't bring the homie back to life?
Correct.
But the good stuff dies with you? Jesus died for us.
Yeah, that's right.
Wait, why did all these dudes jump Julius again?
They didn't jump him. Well, I guess they did. He was stabbed in the back many times.
That's messed up.
Caesar was ambitious.
Is that like being a racist?
No, it means he took what he wanted.
Gangsta.
Please, let's just continue. Antony defends Caesar to the citizens. You all did love him once, not without cause. What cause withholds you then to mourn for him?
I love my cousin Chewie. I cried when he died.
Your cousin Chewie was a thug and a murderer. He deserved to die in prison.
Whoa, Mr. Christensen. Shots fired, man.
That's racist.
Everything I say is not racist.
Yes, it is. You white, just like all those racists in the storybook you're reading us. Shakespeare thinks he's so smart and we so stupid. He tricks us by using words we should know, but then he puts them all together in ways that don't make any sense.
Yeah, that's right.
Shakespeare wrote 400 years ago.
Then why are we wasting time on him now? Why don't we just study a real classic poet, like Tupac?
You illiterate morons.
The class begins to stir.
Why am I wasting time on you idiots? You're even lazier than your stupid parents.
Chaos, yelling, screaming. The light in the room intensifies as security rushes in. Interior, principal's office, day. Bright light from a swing-arm desk lamp ignites the room. Charlie sits across the desk from Principal Rivers.
I know that you plan on retiring at the end of the year.
Yes,
But I think some time off now would be good too.
I understand.
Plus, I need to figure out how I'm going to explain all of this to the parents.
I'm sorry.
I'm sure you've got plenty of sick days banked up. That will look better than a formal suspension. Go take a drive. It'll be good for your soul.
Exterior, school parking lot, day. Charlie walks towards his car. Robyn Bernstein, late 40s, waits for him.
So, what happens next?
I'll come back in a week. No one will remember or care. I'll finish my servitude, retire, be forgotten. The end.
John, another teacher, walks by.
Hey, Charlie! Oh, it's about time someone told those shitheads off.
Whoa.
No, I mean it. Do you know how many times I've bitten my tongue until I could taste blood in my mouth? Thanks for telling the truth. See you around, man.
John walks away. Charlie and Robyn watch him walk to his car and get in.
You've accomplished a lot.
Have I?
Well, my dad asked me before I decided to teach, did I want to change lives?
And?
You've changed many lives.
My dad died in prison.
Well, I'm sure he loved you.
I never heard him say that.
Well, what did he do?
He murdered my grandmother's boss, Mr. Wilson. Roy, something like that. I don't know.
What? Why?
I have no idea.
Another teacher walks out to her car. Charlie and Robyn wave as she walks by.
Well, it'll be nice to have some time off. You must have some unfinished business or projects that need your attention.
Sandy and the boys are moving into my mother's old place this weekend.
Oh, is the divorce final?
He's long gone.
Well, young boys need men in their lives.
I did just fine.
Yeah, still, focus on your grandsons.
Charlie takes a drink from his water bottle. Water sloshes inside the bottle back towards the bottom and... Exterior, Highway 1, night. Drowns his windshield as the wipers labor to clear the deluge of water being dumped by a rainstorm. Charlie drives a 1994 Mercedes 300 TD wagon up the coast along the cliffs towards San Francisco. He swerves to avoid rocks falling on the road as he passes a sign that reads Highway 1. Interior, Charlie's Mercedes, night. Charlie fights to maintain control of his vehicle as he drives through the storm. An old folded paper slides around on the passenger seat. Exterior, Pacific Ocean, night. A wave crashes over the car. The vehicle is partially submerged in the ocean. Charlie bangs on the driver's side window trying to escape. Interior, Charlie's Mercedes, night. Water splashes on Charlie from inside the vehicle. Exterior, swimming pool, night. Charlie surfaces. Water splashes him in the face as if kicked up by a struggling swimmer. He searches around the pool. He dives under, kicking up large wave of water that, exterior, Charlie Christensen's house day, splashes onto the concrete decking as Sean and Gary, 11, laugh and play in the pool. Charlie carries a moving box through the backyard. His daughter, Sandy, early 30s, trails behind him carrying another moving box.
Stop that horseplay.
Interior, Christensen house day. They enter the house through the sliding glass door.
Thanks for your help, Dad.
It's not good for houses to sit empty.
And it's so clean.
Charlie and Sandy set their moving boxes down on the floor.
Gary, come here, please.
Mother was so grateful to be away from Korea. She was amazing. Hard-working, kind, patient.
Gary and Sean enter, sopping wet.
Get a towel.
The boys turn to leave.
Gary,
The boys stop and turn back.
please go out to my car and bring my purse and phone. Thanks.
Sure, Mom.
Gary and Sean leave the room on wet footsteps.
Grandmother must have loved having the two of you here.
Yeah. Mother kept a bunch of Halmony's stuff.
Sandy exits to retrieve another moving box. Charlie opens a closet door. He pulls out a treasure chest of his grandmother's personal items. He opens it, pulls out an old picture of his father and uncle when they were young boys. He scans an article with the headline, "Tragic Dock Accident Nearly Takes Life." He pulls out a fatigue jacket and sets it aside. Under the fatigue jacket, he discovers an old folded paper. He opens the note and reads it to himself. Sandy re-enters carrying another moving box.
Find anything exciting?
Maybe. Looks like a love letter. To Sunshine.
Aw, that's sweet.
Sandy exits. Charlie rereads the note. The wet boys chase Sandy back into the house.
Hey, Mom, can we get a cream soda?
No. Maybe after we're finished unpacking. Use a towel.
Come on.
The boys race back outside.
Your dad must have been in a romantic mood.
It's not from him. It's signed Rodney.
Scandalous. Maybe your mom had a boyfriend. Hey, you should ask your uncle. I'm sure he'd like a visit.
I guess I could mail it to him.
Maybe you should drive up the coast and meet him in person while you've got the time.